Hi, Bill Jackman here for Thrive Software. Today I'm here to answer the question, what are 5 ways to help you sell more? Now what I've done is I've taken those 5 ways to help you sell more and I've put them together in one simple, easy to remember word. And that word is the word share. S-H-A-R-E, share. So let's start with the first letter. The first letter, the letter S, stands for smile. It's very important when you begin the sales process, as your customer enters the store, for you to smile and greet them. And at that time, it's a perfect time for you to give them what I call a silent salesman, but like a flyer that shows the features in your store. Here's what we're featuring today. Just think of Costco. Every time you go into a Costco store, the first thing they put in your hand is a flyer that shows you extra value that's in the store. So you greet them with a smile, which is the first letter in the word share, and then you inform them of the features that you're offering in the store. The second letter in the word share is the letter H, and H stands for the word help. The best way that you can help your customers is very simple, and that is to ask them open-ended questions. So what brings you into our store today? And immediately what you'll find is that in most cases they'll open up and they'll say, well, you know, I'm looking for a gift for so-and-so, or I'm looking for something for myself or something for my house, etc. And immediately they start to open up to you so that you can ask them even more questions and kind of drill down and really trying to find out exactly what they're looking for. So that's the idea of help. As well, you also can direct them to various departments in your store so that you know, you're actually helping them find what they're looking for in a more efficient way. The third letter is the word advise. Now that you've greeted them with a smile and you've given them the features and you've asked them the questions to engage them and try to determine exactly what it is that they're looking for, now you can advise them on potential solutions you know, to solve their problems or what, you know, to address what they're looking for. And in advising them, you can also, when they find what they're looking for, you can say things like, hey, you know, okay, this is the cup that you were looking for example. When you buy 2 cups today, you can get a 3rd cup for, you know, some discounted price, or buy 2 cups and you get a free saucer. You know, you get the idea. The idea is to advise them of the added extra value that's there if they buy more than just one unit of something, whatever it happens to be. As well, you can also advise them on things like quality. They may have a certain budget in mind, and you can advise them and say, look, this one here is a little cheaper, however, this other item over here is a little bit more, but it, you know, potentially could last 5 times as long, so it has a longer lifetime value. So the idea is to really advise them as to where the value is to in your store for what they're looking for. So we have smiled and greeted them and informed them. We have helped them by asking them the questions and engaging them. We have advised them as to where the hidden value is to and the bigger value is to and what they're looking for. Now we come to the letter R, and the letter R stands for recommend. So the whole idea behind the word recommend is that they found what they're looking for. Now what you want to think about is those things that complement what they've already decided to buy. Think of the hardware store that sells paint. Once they've made a decision on the paint color and the kind of paint, now we're talking about recommending different types of brushes, rollers, drop cloths, etc. You get the idea. So the idea of recommending is to recommend accessories and those things that complement their existing purchases. As well, you can recommend things like gift certificates, for example. You know, gift certificates are one of those things that are great to have around when, you know, you forgot to pick up a gift for somebody, etc. You know, you pull out a gift certificate. So they're a great last-minute kind of upsell, if you will, and people really appreciate them. So, you know, gift certificates. Another recommendation is to become a part of our loyalty program if you have one in place. If you don't have a loyalty program, ask them if they'd like to be a part of your update list so that you can communicate with them throughout the year about various specials or events that you're having in store, etc. And that way you can increase their frequency and retain them as customers as well. Again, recommending a loyalty program of some sort. Also you're telling them about additional value and discounts that they can get, etc. And now we come to the last letter, and the last letter in the word share is the letter E, and E stands for express. Express your thanks. Having gone through the whole process, the transaction is completed. The most important thing at the end of the transaction is to thank your customers for their business. Thank you for visiting our store today. And what's really great, an added touch, is that after the fact, if you just reach underneath the counter and say, oh, by the way, here's a special gift for you, today, thank you for being our customer. And I guarantee you their face will light up, and it will be something that they'll remember and talk to about their friends and family, etc. So always remember to express your thanks and gratitude at the end of the transaction, because it is one of the most powerful things that you can do to encourage your customers to come back and visit you again and again, and also to spread the good word about your store. So what we've covered are the 5 most important ways for you to sell more, all put nicely together in a word called share, S-H-A-R-E. Let's just review them once more. S is the smile, H is help, A is advise, R is recommend, and E is express your thanks. And here's what's really cool about the word share, is that once you share the word share with your staff, and they understand how powerful it is, and that it really truly does work wonders to increase your average transaction value and your customer satisfaction. And not only that, for those staff who are nervous and kind of are indifferent when it comes to selling, you don't need to even use that word anymore. You just use the word share. And the idea is that your staff are here to share this store and experience with your customers, share the value that's in the store, and essentially to share in the happiness of what you've created as a retail store. And again, one of the most interesting things is that right in front of your customers, you can advise your staff on the fly to share value with your customers, or hey, you should share that special with this, with your customer. And what you're doing in that moment is you're reminding them of the entire 5 ways to help them sell more without really having to sell more. So I hope you've enjoyed this tip, this particular retail tip, and I hope that you put it into practice. So for Thrive Software, I'm Bill Jackman, signing off.